Huh? Visitors? Eh? Let me ask you something. You ever been to a town called Amor? I hear you can visit the Phantom Realm from a well south of there. Can't say for sure if it's true, mind you. This is annoying. Why does everything have to be faster than me? Hail! I'm on a quest in search of the 4 legendary relics. How I ended up down here, well, I heard one of them was hidden away in a cave somewhere. Unfortunately, it seems this isn't the one. Drat. Welcome back, Snow. Your journey goes well, yes? Not really. Well, old Luca to the rescue. Aha! Destiny awaits you to the west. Board your ship again and track westwards. You shall see a rocky mountain to the southwest. When you have sailed past, look for a kind of checkpoint. Once you've passed this checkpoint, walk for a while and you will get to a place called Howe Castle. The crystal, it is clear. That is where you will find what you seek. Let's call it a night, yes? We can speak more tomorrow. I'm feeling a little bit sheepish, I'm afraid. Seems I was caught napping at my post. I dreamt of a place called the Isle of Smiles, where everyone was happy and nothing remotely bad ever happened. Anyway, while I was dozing, no one could get through the gates. I've opened them now, so have yourself a safe journey. Come, my gloopy steed. We have no slime to waste. We must ride. Howe Castle lies just up ahead. My destiny is to serve the prince of that realm. Onwards! A knight atop a slime saying he got to see the prince. You don't see one of them every day. Greetings, travellers. Welcome to Houseworth. Welcome to Howe Castle. Welcome to the court of King Howell. I can see that you have travelled far to be here. Please make yourselves at home. So, how'd you like this fine kingdom of mine? Not too shabby, eh? King Howell's the name. Ruling's the game. Now, you look like you'd be up for some excitement. What do you say? Want to help me out with a slightly delicate situation? Sure. Good to hear. I knew you'd be up for it. Now, this little task I have for you concerns my lad Howie. The boy's just celebrated his 15th birthday. Insisted everyone paraded around in fancy dress. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Tradition dictates that when the Prince of Howe Castle turns 15, he must head south to a cave called Hallowed Hollow. There, he'll undergo the royal rite of purification. I did it back in my day, as did my father, and his father before him. You get the general idea. Now, I'll keep my voice down so as not to upset the boy's mother. Howie is, I'm afraid, a chicken, a scaredy cat, and a big girl's blouse. I've packed him off to the cave with a coterie of guards on several occasions, but they've always returned in disarray. But you look to me like you've been through a few scrapes and skirmishes in your time. I like the cut of your collective jib. I want to ask you to take my Howie to Hallowed Hollow and ensure he undergoes the rite of purification. What say you? Are you going to help me out? Sure. Of course you're going to help me out. I could see the glint in your eyes. Chancellor, get Howie now! Yes, Your Majesty. Now, there's nothing I like more than to hear about adventures, excitement, and daring do. Won't you indulge me and tell me a little about your quest? Okay. So, you're on a journey of self-discovery, travelling to every corner of the world to smite monsters. It takes me back to my wild youth. I don't know what finding your true self means, but I wish you luck in your quest, all the same. Your Majesty, it pains me to report that, once again... Wait, let me guess. My son and heir has done a runner. Yes, Your Majesty. Prince Howard has, as you put it, done a runner. Everyone is searching for him, I can assure you. He'll be the death of me, that son of mine. Knowing my boy, he won't have strayed far. You can bet your last gold coin he's hidden himself somewhere in the castle. You couldn't go and join in Howie's little game of hide and seek, could ya? If you find him, grab him by the scruff of the neck and bring him here. I'm counting on you. Is it just me who thinks everyone's being a tad bit harsh on Prince Howard? I wouldn't much like having to venture into a dank cave filled with monsters either. Where's Prince Howard gone? I want to play. Our favourite game's hide and seek. Just the other day I hid inside a barrel. Prince Howard seemed really impressed by my ingenuity. Thank you. What are we to do with that Prince Howard? He's gone missing yet again. Seems he's petrified to go into that cave. Anyhow, I'm sure he's knocking about here somewhere. Do you mind? There's someone trying to hide in here, you know. Cripes! Why does someone always have to find me? What are you doing looking for me anyway? You gave me quite a shock. Well, I can't put it off any longer. I'm sure my dear father wants words with me. I ask you, who would be a prince? Why wasn't I born a farmer or a cow? Greetings once again, Snow. Hope that little game hunt the prince didn't wear you out. Now, I've told his mother that he was busy in the garden. There's no need for her to know that he was scraping the bottom of a barrel. Your mother's got high hopes for you, Howie. Don't go letting her down, you hear? Now, my lad, I think you know what's coming. If you're to succeed me as King of Howe Castle, you must undergo the royal rite of purification. Now, I don't want to hear any ifs or buts. You're going, and there's no two ways about it. As you know, it's a perilous journey, but this time I found you some battle-hardened companions. They're going to be with you every step of the way, so you have nothing to fear. Go, my boy, the time is now. I know you're going to make your parents proud. Yes, Father, I won't let you down. Come on, Snow, was it? You're going to look out for me, right? Let's hit the road then, Snow. Royal rite of purification, here we come. We wish you luck, Prince Howard. All hail, Prince Howard. Take care now, Prince Howard. Do all you can to protect the Prince, Snow. I can't wait for this royal rite of purification, but there's just one little thing that I need to do before I leave. If you could just wait there, I promise I won't be a second. I won't do it. I won't go back to that dank cave. No prince should be forced to grub about underground. But if I don't undergo the rite, I won't be fit to follow in my father's footsteps. And those monsters, those monstrous monsters. You rumbled me once again. Truly I have no hope of evading you for long, Snow. I can see you will shadow me until I have done my royal duty. Resistance is clearly futile. Very well, you win. I relent. I will join you once more. Gonna be my entire day. Just so you know, Snow, I'm going to lay down some ground rules before we head off. I've never left the kingdom of Howe Castle, and I have no intention of starting now. I'm happy to hang around with you as long as you're here in Houseworth, or obviously in the cave. But if you go wandering off anywhere else, I'm going to jump in that wagon of yours and stay put. Got it? As long as we've got that clear, I think we're ready to go. Come, Snow, let's hit the road. Don't make spellcasters fast. What? Prince Howard seems to have disappeared. Fancy that. I just saw Prince Howard wandering about in tears. You don't see that every day. Wonder what the matter with him is. Maybe he got slobbered on by a slime again. I don't want to go. It's too scary. Why must I face monstrous monsters and get lost in a lousy labyrinth to prove my worth? I mean, surely, who would be a prince? You! Yet again you've rumbled me. Snow, I take it you and your chums have come to escort me back to that delightful cave? Yes. And I assume you're not going to take no for an answer, am I right? That's right. I think I'm clean out of escape routes. Very well, I relent. Let us trudge back to the cave. Moves that hit everyone on fast enemies. Please, game. Tested. You must be tested. Oh, you of royal blood, fight me and prove your worth. Tested. You must be tested. You have proved yourselves to be worthy opponents. You may pass. What? Prince Howard seems to have disappeared. You didn't seriously think I'd run away, did you? The thought of it. No, I was merely beating a tactical retreat and leaving the fighting to you. I knew you'd be devastated if anything befell me, so I thought it best to step aside. Now then, Snow, let us be on our way. Royal rite of purification, here we come. Just happened to all of Snow's hit points. Booming voice comes from the other side of the door and reverberates around the cave. Is there one among you who has the royal blood of Howell's castle flowing through their veins? If there is, let them now speak their name. My name is Howard, son of Howell, and heir to the throne of Howell Castle. Very well, you may pass. Tested. You must be tested. Oh, you of royal blood, fight me and prove your worth. Tested. You must be tested. You have proved yourself to be worthy opponents. You may pass. What? Pretoward seems to have disappeared. Again. Little fucking shit. Suicide attacking suits of armor. So it turns out my father's faith in you wasn't misplaced after all. None of the hapless guards of Howl Castle were able to escort me this deep into the cave. Well, you've won me over. There'll be no more escaping from me. Let's go, Snow. Better not be. Could you please not do that? God damn it, game. I have to heal again. Booming voice comes from the other side of the door and reverberates around the cave. Is there one among you who has the royal blood of Howl Castle flowing through their veins? If there is, let them speak now. Let them now speak their name. My name is Howard, son of Howl. Very well, you may pass. Tested. You must be tested. Oh, you of royal blood, fight me and prove your worth. Tested. You must be tested. You have proved yourself to be worthy opponents. You may pass. Well, he didn't run off this time. A booming voice from the other side of the door. A booming voice comes from the other side of the door and reverberates around the cave. Is there one among you who has the royal blood of Howl Castle flowing through their veins? If there is, let them speak their name. As I said, my name is Howard, son of Howl, and heir to the throne of Howl Castle. Very well, you may pass. So, we're finally here. Well, here goes nothing. O heir to the throne of Howl Castle, you have proved yourself worthy. Well, I had some insistence, but do go on. The time has come. Let the royal rite of purification begin. Walk into the waterfall. Let me get this straight. You want me to just saunter into that waterfall Is there no less wet way of doing this? There is no other way. Suppose I don't have much of a choice. We've come all this way after all. Well, I've said it before, and I'm sure I'll be saying it again. Who would be a prince? Ah, it's freezing. Are you trying to kill me? How long must I stand here? More? Right. That's surely long enough. The rite is at an end. You have been purified. Come, you may now leave the water. Does it really have to be so cold? You have passed through the royal rite of purification. As proof of your passage to manhood, allow me to present you with this. What do I get? What do I get? Prince Howard, you have proved yourself worthy to ascend the throne of Howe Castle. Go there now with your head held high. I don't need to be told twice. Come on, Snow. This cave's been tons of fun, but my kingdom awaits. I think I've been frozen solid, though. You may have to drag me home. This kid. Father, I have returned. And how did you fare, my boy? It'll take more than a dank cave and a few monsters to rattle the Prince of Howe Castle. I enjoyed it so much, I brought back a little souvenir. Behold, the proof of passage. I say, you've made your old father a very happy man. I'm proud of you, son. You're more than fit to follow in my footsteps. You're a worthy heir to the throne of Howe Castle. In fact, I see no sense in waiting around. If you feel up for it, you can succeed me right away. Please, Father, let us not be hasty. I still have much to learn. There are a lot of weapon training sessions that I need to catch up on for a start. My dear little Howie is quite right. Of course, the time is not yet ripe for our little buttercup to ascend the throne. I suppose you're right. I'm getting ahead of myself. I've still got a fair bit of ruling to do before I hand over the reins to young Howie. There's only one thing to do at times like these, and that's hold a rip-roaring banquet with a side order of rollicking and roistering. Snow, I trust you and your companions will sup with us? Chancellor, guards, I want a banquet, and I want it now. Right away, Your Highness. That night, a scrumptious banquet was held in honour of Prince Howard of Howe Castle. Then morning came. Good morning, folks. Time to rise and shine. King Howell has prepared a small token of his gratitude He requests that you join him right away. Snow, you and your courageous companions have fulfilled every expectation I had of you, and then some. My son has finally put his lily-livered, weak-willed days behind him, and is ready to stand on his own 2 feet. Now, regarding rewarding you for your endeavours, there are a fair few royal riches we keep stored down in Hallowed Hollow. Would I be right in thinking that you might have already pocketed a few of them? Yep. Yeah, I admire your honesty. In my wild youth, I would have done just the same. Anyway, all the treasure in that cave now belongs to you. Go ahead and fill your boots. I've got a feeling some of it will come in very handy. I speak on behalf of the whole kingdom of Howe Castle when I thank you for your efforts. Any time you want to come back and see us, you'll be more than welcome. I know Prince Howard will be over the moon to see you. Hang on just a second. There's something that almost slipped my mind. With that key, you'll be able to open doors that normally only us royal folks can open. You'll find you can use it down in the cave to the south as well as in other locations. If memory serves me correctly, there's a small shrine in the southwest of the castle. Well, it's not much of a shrine, more of a well, really. Anyway, I'm pretty confident that you'll be able to try out your new magic key if you head there. I wish you luck in your ongoing quest of self-discovery. I dearly wish I could tag along. You helped my son take a huge step towards fulfilling his destiny. You'll always have my gratitude. Greetings and salutations, fellow travellers. So you made use of the magic key? Marvellous. I sat astride my gallopy steed and rode for many leagues to fulfil my destiny and serve the Prince of Howe Castle. And what does he do? He locks me up like a common criminal. Is that any way to treat the valiant Gawain? But I see that you eye me with suspicion. Please put down your weapons, I beseech you. All I ever wanted was to devote my not insignificant supplies of valour and chivalry to the cause of good. I rode here hoping that I could fight alongside Prince Howard of Howe Castle and prove my worth. But it was not to be. Frankly, I care not a fig for the prince now. He can jolly well fend for himself. I say, you don't happen to know anyone who's in the market for some of my brand of valour and chivalry, do you? Yep. You do? And they're right here? Yep. I would be deeply honoured to fight alongside you, and I sense my gloopy seed feels similarly. My destiny awaits. Onwards! I shall await you outside the castle walls. Toodle pip. Snow appears into the well. Uh-oh, a scarewell appears from down the well. Welcome to Clearvale. Our town slogan is, "Eye the skies for the bed that flies." Goo whiz! Don't slap up on me like that. What am I doing? Waiting for the bed to fly out of that house, of course. By Gooly, I can't wait. The boy in this grave was more than my master. He was my best friend. Mind speaking a prayer for him? Maybe it'll fetch him some happiness in the afterlife. What ho! Welcome to Clearvale, friends. Oh. Matt couldn't leave his bed because of his illness, but he said he didn't mind at all. Can you imagine not being able to go anywhere? My, that would be simply awful. If it were me, I don't think I could put up with it. One doesn't reach this age without experiencing both good times and bad. But I tell you, there's nothing more heartbreaking than witnessing the death of those younger than yourself. Mr. and Mrs. Trees are in the most terrible state. Matt was a jolly good lad. I wonder if I could fulfill Tom Foolery's promise to the boy. A handmade badge of courage. But climbing Destiny's Drop would be impossible for someone like me. It's a dashed shame. Destiny's Drop? I believe you can find it nestled in the mountains just northeast of town. Okay. Just had to do the suicide attack. Do not cast the spells. magic attacks. They do too much damage. And one of them's dead. Leave the place to go heal because this game can't freaking damn well do things right. Pastor, pray tell us, our son Matthew, do you think he was happy? From the moment he was born, he was bedridden with illness, and before he could arise, he was taken by the goddess. He was only 10 years old. I have a hard time believing he ever knew happiness. Come now, love, we shouldn't dwell upon such things. That's what the pastor said, isn't it? Even Matt's death at such a young age is all part of the goddess's plan. Part of his fate. Only Matt himself can say whether that fate was a happy one or not. But if I may, there is no doubt that young Matthew's passing was a tragedy of the highest order. However, looking at the two of you, there is one thing I can be sure of. Any child who received that much love from his parents couldn't possibly have been unhappy. I have no doubt that Matthew felt your love for him, and that it brought him great happiness. Pastor. Thank you, Pastor. Thank you so much. Well, let's head home, love. We need to put fresh flowers on Matt's grave. Yes, of course, darling. Thank you, Pastor. If you'll excuse us. I hope to see you again soon. I shall pray for the goddess to bless you both. Goody. Now there's roadworks outside. Oh, I'm gonna stop here ridiculously earlier than I wanted to. There's that. And I want to find some way to stop all the enemies taking turns before me.